Hello student, in this video I am going to solve the most expected questions in NEET 2020 from the chapter Biomolecules. See the first question here. Which of the following is an essential amino acid? Okay, so we are having totally with the 20 amino acids. In that one, the 10 will be the essential, the 10 will be the which is the non-essential. Okay, I'll tell you the some of the tricks to identify the word which will be the word the essential and the word the non-essential. Okay, you just remember the particular the word the sentence here, that is the word this one, that try this VIP mul. So try this, that is the word the VIP mul. So this particularly the sentence we can easily identify which will be the essential. This will be the try that refers to which is the word the tryptophan. It is a tryptophan. And next thing is the TH, that will be stand for the which one I am going to write it here. That is the word the 309. This is a 309. And this will be that refers to which is the word the histidine. This will be the word the particular the amino acid, that is the histidine. And V stand for the which is the word the valine. So I stand for the which is the word the isoleucine. And the P stand for the which is the word the phenylalanine. Phenylalanine. And M stand for the which is the word the methionine. Is the word the methionine. And A stand for the which is the word the arginine. L stand for the which is the word the leucine. The one more L stand for the which is the word the lysine. Okay, that means these are the which is the word the essential here. So now you have to identify the word the essential. So here they are given the histidine, that means the histidine is there. Okay, that means so these are the 10 amino acids which are the essential. Okay, hence in this case the option is the word the particularly the word the C. Okay, so this is the sentence to remember the which one the essential. The rest of the amino acids are the which one the non-essential. Okay, next one. Which of the following carbohydrates cannot be digested by the human body? Okay, so see this one, especially in this case the the carbohydrate which cannot be digested by the human body is the which one, that is the cellulose. Okay, so why it will be the cellulose? Because in the cellulose we can identify the which is the beta, that is the glycosidic linkage, which contains the beta, that is the glycosidic linkage. That means our body can digest. Okay, our body can digest only the which one, that is the alpha. That means our body. So our body can digest. Our body can digest only the which is the alpha glycosidic linkage. Alpha glycosidic linkage. Because the enzymes what we are having in our body that can digest only the alpha glycosidic linkage. That means we can identify the particle this is the starch, but not in the case of which is the cellulose. Okay, hence in this case the option is which one, that is the B. Okay, so next one, alpha D glucose and that is the beta D glucose. So that this should be the which is the beta. It is not an alpha. This is the beta. Okay, alpha D glucose and beta D glucose are. Okay, now we have to identify what exactly the alpha D glucose and beta D glucose. So let me write the structure of the alpha D glucose. This is the the COH, and this is the the COH, and this is the CH, and next thing is the COH, and this is the C. And here it is the CH2OH. Okay, so now this is the particular the structures of the which is the alpha D glucose. So this is the H, this is also the H. Here it is the OH, this is the H, and this is the H. You just identify. This is the first carbon we are going to call as the anomeric carbon. This carbon is which in the anomeric carbon. Here the OH is present in the which is the right side. Okay, this is the what you are going to call, that is the alpha D glucose. Alpha D glucose. If you write the beta D glucose, that means only in this carbon that will be the functional group that will be changes here. The OH will be in the left hand side, and here the rest of the particularly the H and OH will be the remains the same here. So this is the particular the structure of, that is the beta D, that is the glucose. Okay, just go to this one here. This is the OH, this is the H, this is the H. Okay, just go to this one. Now here the OH will be in the which is the left hand side, hence what you are going to call it is a which is the beta D, that is the glucose. Now this is what you are going to call, that is the anomer. That means what exactly the anomers means, or the isomers in which there is a which on the changes in the anomeric carbon. The particular functional group, this carbon is the functional group carbon. This is also called as which in the anomeric carbon. In the anomeric carbon, there is a difference in the what the particular, I mean the arrangement. The OH in the right hand side, and what you are going to call the alpha. The OH in the left hand side, what you are going to call the beta. Because of that, what you are going to call, they are anomers. Okay. Next one. Mutarotation is not seen in. Okay. Now you have to identify the what the in which case the mutarotation is not seen. Okay. Now you have to identify. So now identify in which of the what the case the mutarotation is not seen. Okay. So if the glycosidic linkage, is between the two anomeric carbon, if the glycosidic linkage between the two anomeric carbon, so mutarotation cannot be seen. Okay, that means you have to identify in which of the what the case we can identify the which in the what the particulars you would the two anomeric carbon. You just identify the sucrose because it is a reducing sugar. The sucrose is the the glucose is a reducing sugar, and the L-glucose is also the reducing sugar. That means, and one more concept to remember, that is the all reducing sugars. All reducing sugars shows mutarotation. Okay, but this one sucrose is a which is the non-reducing sugar. Sucrose is a which is the non-reducing sugar. It is not a reducing, it is a the non-reducing sugar. Okay, now see this one here. So if I identify the particular the sucrose here, that means the glycosidic linkage present. Okay, let me write the particular sucrose here. In this case, the glycosidic linkage between the C1 to the C2, the C1 of alpha D glucose and C2 of beta D glucose. Sorry, beta D fructose. Okay, beta D, that is the fructose. Okay, just identify. So in the you can identify the C1 to C2. That means there are the which in the two anomeric carbon. The one of the anomeric carbon, the C1 in the alpha D glucose, the C2 of the which in the beta D fructose. That means in the C1 of the the glucose, it is a anomeric. The C2 of the the fructose is also the anomeric. Hence we cannot identify the which in the mutarotation. Hence the option is a which one? That is the A. So next one. Cobalt is present in which of the following? That is the vitamin. Okay, just identify this one here. So especially the particular the name. Okay, especially the this one, the vitamin A, we are going to call it as a which is the retinol. It is a the particular the chemical name. So vitamin C is nothing but the which is the ascorbic, that is the acid. Okay, and the vitamin B12 is nothing but the which is the cyanocobalamin. And the vitamin D is nothing but the which is the calciferol. Okay, just identify this. So especially in the vitamin B12, the particular the name cyanocobalamin. So this is the particular the vitamin which is containing a metal, that is the which is the cobalt. Okay. Hence in this case the option is C. Next one. Glucose reacts with the nitric acid to form. Okay, just go to this one here. So I am going to write to the structure of the glucose here. This is the then aldehyde. Okay, let me write to the condensed one, the CHOH, that is the 4 times. And next thing is the CH2OH. So whenever it reacts with the nitric acid, we know that the nitric acid acts as a strong oxidizing agent which oxidizes the aldehyde, and also the terminal, that is the which one, the secondary, sorry, the primary alcohol to form the this one. So this is nothing but the which is the saccharic acid. Is nothing but the saccharic acid. Is also called as which in the glucaric acid. The one more name for the saccharic acid is which in the glucaric acid. In this case the option is which one, that is the B. Okay, next one. The reagent which may not be used to distinguish, okay, so which may be used to distinguish between the cane sugar and the which is the glucose. Okay, now you just identify this one, especially the particularly the Mollis test. Okay, so this is the reagent which is used to test for the which is the carbohydrates. This is the test for the carbohydrates. Iodine, the particular solution which is used to test for the which is the starch. And here we are going to identify the which is the unsaturation. It is we are going to identify the which is what the unsaturations here. The Fehling solution. Okay, just identify the Fehling solution. So when you add the Fehling solutions to the the glucose. Okay, to the the glucose here. Here we are going to identify the which is the particular the red precipitate of the which is the cuprous oxide. Here we are going to get the which is the red precipitate. Okay. So now in the case of an which is the what is the cane sugar, which is not answered. Okay, which is not answers towards the which in the Fehling solution. Okay. Hence in this case the option is a which one, that is the D. Okay, next one. A and B are okay. So see this one here. So especially the glucose here, that is the C6H12, that is the O6. So whenever it reacts with the concentrated HCl, so whenever it reacts with the concentrated HCl, here it forms the particularly the compound, that is the CH3CO, that is the CH2 and the COOH. Okay, so this is we are going to call it as a which is the levulinic acid. Is nothing but the levulinic acid. But the same thing if you treat it with the concentrated sulfuric acid. We know that the concentrated sulfuric acid act as a dehydrating agent. Hence the remaining what you are going to identify. Just identify here. We are going to have the 6 carbon here, and there is the sulfuric acid, and also you are going to get the which is the 6H2. So that means which removes the water. The remaining is which is the carbon here. So that means you are going to get the which is the levulinic acid, and also the which is the carbon, that is the black mass. Hence the option is which one, that is the D. Okay. Next one. Which one of the following statement is not true regarding to the plus the lactose here? Okay, when you're talking about the lactose here, okay, just go to this one here. This is the lactose. Okay, its formula is the C12H22, that is the O11. When you do the hydrolysis for the lactose, here we are going to get the which is the galactose. Here we are going to get the which is the galactose. Its formula is the C6H12O6, and also we are going to get the which is the glucose. Okay. But see this one here, both the galactose and the glucose, they are in the which is the beta. So it is also called as which is the beta D, that is the galactose. It is also the beta D, that is the glucose. Just identify this one. So lactose, the C12H22O11 contains the 8 OH group. Of course, it contains the 8 one. On hydrolysis, lactose gives you the equal number of the glucose and the galactose. This one also the correct. So the lactose is the beta glycoside. Just identify. Even though the monosaccharide what we got is the beta form here. Hence the by the union of the molecule of D plus glucose and the molecule of the D plus galactose. This is also the correct. See this one. Lactose is a reducing sugar. Of course, it is a reducing sugar, but what they're given, it does not exhibit the mutar rotation. Okay, because we know that all the reducing sugar they shows you the mutar rotation, but what they're given, it does not exhibit the mutar rotation. So this is the particular the wrong statement. Okay, hence in this case the option is which one, that is the D. Okay, next one. So fructose reduces the tolerance reagents due to. Okay, just identify this one. Suppose if I take the particular the fructose here. Okay, so see this one here. So now we are having which is the CH2, that is the OH. Okay, and the next thing is we are having which is the C double bond O. Okay, so the next thing is the C, that is the H, the COH, the COH. Next thing is the CH2OH. Okay, so especially in the particularly the structures. Okay, in the presence of the base, that will be, it will be changes to the enol form here. Okay, I'm going to indicate only up to here. Just go this one here. Here we got the particular this one, that is the enol form like this. So the rest will be the same here. Again it will be rearranged to give. This will be rearranged to give the which is the CHO, and next thing is the COH and the H. Okay, the rest will be the same here. Okay, just go this one here. So here the keto group will be changes to the which is the particular the enol, which rearranges to give the aldehyde. Now there is a presence of the aldehyde, hence it answers for the which is a tolerance reagent. Just go this one. Enolization of the fructose followed by the conversion to the aldehyde by the base. Okay, hence because of this reason it answers for the which one, the tolerance reagent. Okay, next one. Which of the following is the sweetest, does the sugar? Because it is a direct question. Okay, the fructose contains which is the more, that is the sweetest. Okay, hence the option is which one, that is the A. So next one. Glucose molecule reacts with the X number of the molecules to phenyl hydrogens to yield the hozozone. The value of the X. Okay, let me take the particle is the glucose here. Okay, I'm going to indicate the glucose in this form here. That is the CHO, and the next thing is the COH. This is the H, COH. Again we are having which one, the COH. This is the which is the word the CH2OH, and this is the word the H. This is the word the OH, this is the word the H, and this is the word the H. So whenever it reacts with the word the phenyl hydrogen, okay, I'm going to write the structure in this form here. That is the word the NH2NH, that is the C6H5. Just go this one. In the first case, it forms the which is the particular the word the respective, that is the word the phenyl hydrogen, the glucose, that is the word the phenyl hydrogen. Okay, see the word, this is the particular the product here. So this is the word the C6H5, and this is the word the H, this is the word the C, that is the word the OH. And this is the word the H here. Okay, this is the word the H, this is the COH, the COH, this is the word the CH2OH here. So this is the word the OH, H, and the word the H. See the next one here. So again you just identify this one here. If you're talking about the word the this one here, so this is the word the particular the word the secondary alcohol here. This secondary alcohol, that means again you require the which is the word the hydrazine. Okay, I'm going to write the hydrazine again in this form here. There is a NH2, NH, and the word the C6H5. Now just identify this one here. Again, in the presence of the particle, the word the base here, this secondary alcohol gets oxidized and this phenyl hydrazine gets reduced. Okay, now you just identify here the byproduct what you are going to get is the which is the word the ammonia, and also we are going to get the which is the word the C6H5, that is the word the NH2. We got the aniline. So that means one of the word the phenyl hydrazine that will be changes to this form, and here we are going to get the which is the word the ketone, and finally in this particular this one, okay, I'm going to write only the word the first and the second carbon here. So here it forms the which is the C double bond N, that is the word the NH, C6H5. Again we are having a C double bond N, that is the word the NH, that is the word the C6H5. So this is the word the particle. So rest will be the word the same, that is the word the this one. The rest will be the word this one here. Now you just identify here. Here you require the which is the 2 moles of this one. That means one out of the word the 2 moles, the one will be the word that gets reduced to which one, the ammonia, and the which one, the aniline. The 1 more mole of the word the hydrazine, that will be changes to which one, respective the ozone. Okay, so now just identify this one. This is the word the 1 mole, here is the 2 moles. So hence there are 3 moles of the word the phenyl hydrazine is used to get the which is the word the glucose ozone. Okay, the option is the which one, the D. Next one, the 2 functional group present in a word the typical carbohydrates. Now you have to identify the typical carbohydrate is nothing but the which is the word the glucose. The glucose we are going to call it as a typical, that is the word the carbohydrates. We know that the glucose structures here. Okay, there is the CHOH. This is the word the 4 times. Again I'm going to write the word the CH2OH. Just identify what is the functional group we are having, aldehyde. Again what you are having, that is the word the OH. Okay, hence in this case the option is a which one, that is the word the C. Okay, so next one. So in an amino acid, the carboxyl group ionizes at the word the pKa1 at 2.34, and the ammonium ion at pKa2 is the word the 9.60. The isoelectric point of the word the amino acid is at the pH. Okay, now we have to identify, we have to calculate here isoelectric point or the isoelectric, that is the word the pH. So isoelectric pH or the word the point which is equal to, so now we have to identify the word this one in a particular amino acid here, that is the word the pKa1 plus pKa2 divided by the word the 2. Okay, what is the value they are given here? That is the word the 2.34 plus 9.60 divided by the word the 2, and see here the value what we got, that is the word the 5.97. So this is the which in the word the isoelectric, that is the point of the particular the amino acid. Okay, so hence in this case the option is which one, that is the word the A. Okay, next one. So vitamin A is called, okay, so just identify this one. The vitamin A is called as a which is the word the retinol. Vitamin A, what you are going to call the retinol. Okay, ascorbic acid, that is the word the vitamin, that is the word the C, that means the word the vitamin C. Okay, the tocopherol, that will be the word the vitamin E. Calciferol will be the word the vitamin D. Okay, in this case the question is the word the vitamin A is called as a which one, the retinol. Hence the option is a which one, that is the word the A. The option is A.